to the players?
Personnel, physicality, well coached, what they've done at the end of the season, and they're so deep that they can play a lot of different ways, and we know that we're going to see a lot of different things. We're preparing our best to see a plethora of different guys playing small, playing big, normal coverage, switching, readying the post, all those different things. So we'll be as prepared as we can, but I think the number one thing is schematically cool. Are you ready for the physicality? And we know what it's going to be like. These are two top-tier teams, so very excited for the challenge.
How much does Kawhi change what they do? Because I don't think he played in any of the 5 games y'all saw.
A lot. I mean, he changes everything. He's one of the best two-way players of all time. Without injury, I think we'd be talking about him as one of the top players that ever played the game. So tons of respect for him. And I mean this, even though we're going to play these guys in a 7-game series, it's really cool to see him back out there. He's good for the game. Seeing him young in San Antonio, seeing him in the bubble when we beat them with the Clippers those years ago, he's good. He's good for the game. We need more two-way guys like that. So he changes everything. He gives them more flexibility on offense. He gives them another guy to put on the ball. At times he can guard bigger guys. Amazing hands. So a ton of respect and admiration for him.
In that regard, how important is Aaron Gordon for you guys? I don't know if he'll end up much on Kawhi or a lot on Kawhi, but has that versatility that similar to what we just talked about.
Absolutely. And Aaron's one of those rare human beings that can match up with the size of a guy like that. Doesn't mean you're always going to stop him, but at least you feel like you have a matchup where you don't have to bring and commit 2 people to the ball. But it's going to be a team challenge. If we're going to switch and run our basic coverages, sometimes other people have to take that challenge. If we want to change up our defenses, and move Aaron to a center or whatever it may be, other people have to step up and guard the guy. So we're doing our best to talk to the players about what he likes to do, where he likes to go, and give him the best effort possible to guard him, because this is not going to be an easy chore. We know that with the 2 Hall of Fame players they have.
What is it about Jamal that makes this time of year special for him?
He's born for it, man. It's you can't really argue that. The game winners, the ability to play in the biggest games and lift his game mentally. He just has it, and some people do. And this is going to be a tough series for him. They have a lot of people to throw at him. And I think the biggest thing for us is these guys, me, the staff, we have to help Jamal. Because if we can get him free, we know what he's capable of. And we need that secondary guy. And we know he's going to be at the end of the game with those 2 guys playing 2-man game. But we know what Jamal is in the playoffs. He's one of the all-time greats. You can't argue it. So very excited to get him back out there healthy. And it's been great to see him the last 2 days, the way he's moving. Because that's what we need, if we're going to win 4 games in this series.
David, how much does this playoff run feel like an audition for you for the full-time job?
You're going to think I'm lying, but I haven't thought about that. This thing has happened so fast, and my number one concern was getting this team, this group of people, helping them make the playoffs. And I think when you saw the game last night with Golden State and Memphis, pretty paramount not to be in that game. I mean, that game was absolutely crazy. And, Morant sprained his ankle, and Steph was beat up, and Jimmy's playing hurt. That's the thing about getting in and getting these days to get yourself right. But to answer your question, I don't see this as an audition. I see this as this franchise, this organization already has given me a chance for 8 years. I owe them that. And so my role is different, but just like I did before last year, the year before that, on and on and on. I think it's important to do your job at the highest level, give yourself the best chance to do something special, and that's how I see it.
What's your biggest challenge going into the playoffs as a head coach for the first time?
Being a head coach for the first time. I do think it helps that we've been in the playoffs for 7 years. And obviously, I was a lead assistant. We won a championship, and I've been through the volatile times, the ups and downs with Coach Malone. And, I grew up in this and saw heartache and saw a lot of success from my father. So, not saying it makes me ready for it, but it sure makes me confident.
How helpful has it been now you get the 3 games behind you, a whole week more or less to prepare for the Clippers and everyone's roles kind of more defined and behind the scenes with your staff?
Yeah.
I guess how helpful.
It's a great question. Enormous, because I didn't have time. I mean, we got on the plane, went to Sacramento, and played forever. 24 hours later, had an off day, played the biggest game of the year against Memphis. Things didn't go our way with other games. All of a sudden, Houston became the biggest game of the year. So that's your focus. And this has been, it's nice to sit down, meet, delegate differently. And to be honest, you have to do it your own way, and so I know the practices have felt different probably to the players because each coach that leads, if you're going to lead well, you have to do it within, how you feel it's best to do. So, yeah, you're right. Not just for the players get a chance to take a break. I think for me to quiet my brain down a little bit, take a look at what this all is, and try to find the right way to do it.
Have you learned anything about this team in the couple games that you've had as head coach that maybe you didn't see as an assistant?
I wouldn't say that. I would say just with the overall season and the ups and downs we've had, I think we're trending in the right direction in a big way. And that needed to happen for us to have a chance to compete. I think I said it last week. If you're not connected right now, you'll be done quick. And it was really good to see the guys get those 3 games, not only to win them, earn the 4 seed, but to reconnect a little bit. And that's hard when you're going through what we were going through, the change. But just the overall attitude today was really good. And I think they realize the second season is here. And sometimes it's like, we're not the number 1 seed, I get that. And we're not the number 2 seed, but we earned the home court in the toughest conference with the best teams. And you should take credence in that and say, all right, we're ready to roll now. The new season starts, the records are 0-0, and I think that momentum will take us through to game 1.
Josh seemed to talk about that, about the reason he did it in part was to take pressure off of you guys so you have fun again. Because normally you make a move like that, expectations go out the window, like, well, they're going to lose in the first round. They just fired their coach.
Right.
Doesn't feel like anyone's playing the victim here at this point.
No, I don't think so. I mean, we're the Denver Nuggets. We've been winning for a long time, so our expectation is to try to win that series. With great respect for Coach Lue, the Clippers, everything they do. I mean, this is a 4-5. The 4-5 means that those are 2 really good teams, separated by a very, very slim margin who gets the home court. So that's how I'm looking at it. There's no victim in this thing. There's no feel sorry for me because I only got 3 games. This is the NBA. Grow up and play. And I'm really excited for the opportunity and the situation we're in and to see the guys react to it.
Obviously, up and down here for Chris, for you since he's had mentally kind of coming to this thing, playing in LA, and also what's your kind of ideal role for him in a playoff series with this group?
Yeah, I think Russ just got to be that energetic guy that he is. And, the thing with Russ, we know the impact he can make. The Memphis game is just a really good one to look back on. And him and everybody else in our team, stay within yourself. Trust the man next to you. And I think when Russ does that and he stays in that lane, just like Nikola, Jamal, Aaron, Michael, CB, that's when we're at our best. And everything's emotional in this league. I mean, you can't tell me if you play a team you used to play for that you're not going to have a little bit extra. And that's okay, but use it in the right way. Use it in a positive manner. There's no difference for coaches. I mean, some of us have worked for different organizations, felt like we got unfairly fired. We were working our ass off, and you do feel something different, and that's okay. So I'm excited for Russ to have the opportunity, and more importantly, Russ is with us. He's with us now, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to work as a group and try to win this thing any way we can, try to find 4 wins.
One more question.
Harden is one of the best pick-and-roll players
Ever.
in history, ever. Yeah, and I mean, the thing is, you're going to show a lot of literacy against somebody like that.
Yeah.
Without going too much into the game plan, are there certain trends you want to see from your guys against a player like caliber?
Yeah, you can't show James the same thing all the time, and I don't even think you can show him one adjustment. He reminds me, at his age now, of some of the great drop-back quarterbacks. A Peyton Manning, a Tom Brady, where they've seen it all. And they decipher things so fast, and it's almost like he's in slow motion. He's letting you rotate, he's letting you do what you want to do, letting your game plan happen, and then taking advantage of it. I have enormous respect for him and his career. And this almost like his 3rd career that's going on right now. So no, we have to work hard to be prepared to show him different looks. And like I said earlier, these aren't just good players. These are Hall of Fame, first ballot Hall of Fame players we're going against. So you're exactly right. We have to be creative. We may have to try some stuff out of the box we haven't done before, especially when we see lineups so we can take advantage of that and impact him. Because I can't let him just walk around the court and make plays, spray the ball, walk down the lane, shoot floaters, throw lobs, step back and shoot threes. I mean, this guy's an all-time player. So if we have that respect that we do for him, then we also have to have the respect of how hard we have to work to get ready for him. So I'm excited for the challenge.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.